Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name's Sid Debate, and I'm a high school senior who's really interested in computer science stuff. A lot of the videos I make on this channel are related to programming in some way, whether that be animated explanations of computer science concepts, walkthroughs of competitive programming problems, and in the future just more general programming projects related videos. And a big part of my computer science interest is data science, machine learning, towards that area of the field. And on that note, I've decided to start the 66 Days of Data Challenge. For those of you who don't know, the 66 Days of Data Challenge is something that Ken G, I'll link his YouTube channel in the description, it's really awesome, came up with. And basically it's similar to 100 Days of Code, where for 66 days, you work on some sort of data science concept every day for at least 5 minutes. I'm planning to do a little bit more than that, so a lot of stuff sticks. But it's definitely just doing data science and learning new things for 66 days straight, so that you're able to build a habit of doing data science and learn new things so that your skills improve. What I've chosen to do for my 66 days of data is to really focus on learning the Julia language, libraries associated with Julia, and then getting into reinforcement learning with Julia. There's an online book, an ebook, that came out recently that really details a lot of reinforcement learning algorithms the book is written in Julia. Well, not the book, but the code for the book is in Julia, you know what I mean? And that's something I really want to explore. So today was my first day of doing 66 days of data, and what I did today was just learned Julia, the programming language. I've learned the basic syntax. The syntax itself is pretty similar to a scripting language, but there's depth to it. So if you know Python or MATLAB, then you'll understand the syntax quick enough. There's quite a few minor changes that might throw you off, like arrays are indexed at 1 instead of 0, which is a bit cringe to me, but it is what it is. It's still really powerful and cool language. So reinforcement learning, if you don't know, it's basically just based on some sort of state and set of actions that a bot has to perform. You give it a reward on the action. If it's a good action that it performs, then it gets a reward. If it doesn't, then it gets a negative reward. So it's basically like based on a bot's actions, it'll train itself to do the right thing to get the most reward. And if you set your reward and action sets right, then you'll eventually have a bot that can do things like play Rocket League, play Dota 2, that's what OpenAI did, etc. So I'm really interested in that. And I've already done some work on reinforcement learning with Python, and I'm going to now hopefully be able to transfer that knowledge over to Julia, and then just learn Julia because it's something that I've been wanting to do. I'm feeling pretty stagnant with my programming journey recently. You know, I've just been doing the same things over and over again, writing stuff up in Python, running it, and I'll just be like, eh. Additionally to those reasons for starting this, I also thinking it's a great way to actually start putting up content on this YouTube channel. It's something that I haven't been great at doing. I've been pretty inconsistent with it. And one of my goals for the new year is to start putting content on this YouTube channel and hopefully ending the year with around 2,000 subscribers. That's my goal for this YouTube channel. And to do that, I'm going to need to put up content. So this is a good way to put up content. And if you guys want to join in on the 66 days of data journey, then I encourage you to do so. It's something that will greatly improve your skills and will also just really, if it doesn't land you a job, which it might not, because I don't know, I think a lot of people watching this are like in high school, then it'll just still be a really valuable skill to have in whatever career you pursue in the future. If you're a complete beginner to data science, I would suggest checking out Ken's videos. He has a lot of suggestions on what to pursue as a beginner in data science, and I would suggest just learning the basics of Python, the basics of R, learning some basic statistics, because those are really, statistics especially is the basis of a lot of data science. And if you're not good, and if you don't have a solid grasp of statistics, then you're going to be a pretty poor data scientist, in my personal opinion. So go and check out Ken's videos on that to really get an idea of where to start in your data science journey. I'll leave links to that in the description. If you also want to look at the written version of everything that I'm doing, I'll leave a link to my newsletter in the description, and I'll send out weekly updates of what I've been doing, what I've been working on in terms of data science, other programming projects, some of my other animation related videos. I'll be sending out updates weekly on Sunday with that. So I'll leave a link to that in my description. And if you want to check out updates for this journey on my other platforms, I'll leave a link to my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok in the description down below. Yes, I have a TikTok. It's pretty good. So that's about all I have to say for the 66 days of data challenge. It's pretty late at night, and I'm a very, very incoherent person. So that's the 66 days of data challenge. I encourage you to join me on this journey, and I'll talk to you guys more about the specifics of Julia and what my goals are tomorrow on day 2 of the 66 days of data journey.